name is Brock Hamilton, and I am a freshman at Murray High School. I didn't really grow up in church, but once I moved here, I definitely started going to church and enjoying it. My first experience here was really enjoyable. When I came here, it was a really fun time. We played games, hung out, and the lessons were more dialed in towards us. So I was feeling like, this is a good way for me to learn and connect with God in a way that I feel comfortable. So the first time that I really placed my faith in Jesus was at, I'd say at DNOW, because at the end of a service, a really fun service, they said, if you haven't really feel like you've accepted Jesus yet, and you feel like all of the, you feel like you have, but inside you're really like, I haven't really done this yet, and I feel like I'm obligated to do this. And they were like, you're gonna feel like, oh, I'm gonna be so embarrassed, and oh, there's only gonna be like 2 or 3 people. And they were like, put all that away, because it's your time to connect with Jesus now. And I was like, that seems like me. That really seems like me. So I stood up, and I had all these amazing people just come around me and pray with me and tell me that how proud of me they were. And I was like, this is really great. I love this, and I feel like I've done the right thing here. We talked about baptism on one of the nights that we were celebrating, and we went around the room, and I realized that I was the only one who hadn't been baptized yet. And I felt like I've gotten really, really close with this with Jesus, and I want to take the next step. And not just because I'm the only one in the room who hasn't been baptized, and not just because it'd be a cool thing to do. It's not like you have to do this to be the best and the brightest. It's just something that you feel like it's the next step, and I feel like I wanted to do that. So some key people that really helped me take this step were definitely my Uncle Sean. He's a youth pastor and still in California, but we usually talk, 2-3 times a month, and just about Jesus and getting close to your parents and keeping that tight relationship. And I love him so much. I love going fishing with him, and I love praying with him. And I just think he's one of the coolest people I know. And I was, he was just like, I think that baptism would be a great next step for you. And not only him, but my small group leader, Josh Ferguson, really helped out. He was always a guy that I could go to if I was like, I'm really struggling right now, and I don't know what my connection with Jesus is like right now, and I need you to help guide me and tell me what to do from here, and am I doing this right? Am I not doing this right? Because I can talk to my Uncle Sean on the phone, but it helps me more if I'm like in person with them. Like, okay, you're telling me this right now in this moment, I can do that. Some people that I want to say thank you to are definitely my Uncle Sean and Josh Ferguson, and I also want to say thank you to my mom and dad, because I could have parents that are like, we're going to baptize you at birth and you're not going to get to choose, but they definitely told me a lot when I was like, I want to get baptized. They were like, that's good, because we wanted it to be your choice, not ours. And I really love that, and I love them. I love all of those people. Thank you, Jared, because without him, I don't think like I would have this opportunity. Without him giving the baptism talk, I don't think I would ever think about this. I would just be like, oh, I'll do it in the next 10 years, or I'll do it when I'm older. But then when he gave that talk, I was like, I should do this now, because this is the right time to do it. My name is Brock Hamilton, and this is my journey.